Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Marian, your girl. I'm super excited to have you back on my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're my subscriber, I really do appreciate you. Thanks for always coming back to watch. So in today's video, I'm really sorry you won't be seeing my face as usual. You know, what happened and then I'm just making this video on the go and I had to use this picture. So in today's video, I want to share testimony with you. And this testimony is coming from the sister you see right here. Now, she is a foreign woman whom I didn't even know I in any way touched her life. So I recently became active on my TikTok account that I have abandoned for a very, very long time. And then I started to post short videos there. Just few days to posting, I saw this woman's video that she made for me. I was so touched and I was like, oh my God, I never knew I have actually done anything to warrant this. So, my friends, my family, you need to watch and hear what she has said about my channel. I never knew I had made such impact, and it makes me feel so happy that I have in one way or the other helped a woman. So be free to check her out on TikTok. That's her TikTok name. She actually married her Nigerian man and she's happy she did. And I never even knew all this while that I in any way helped in their coming together. So do check her out on TikTok. She is a very lovely person and she keeps talking about her marriage and the relationship. I'm sure you will learn one or two things from her. And do well to also follow me on my TikTok. I post some short videos there too. Okay, my ladies. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to now show you or play the video that she made for me that got me so emotional and I felt like, oh yes, I really do have to share this with my subscribers because you all are my family. Now listen to her.
So this video is for Mimi Licious, who I actually did a video about. A woman on YouTube, a Nigerian woman. And I realized she's on TikTok. And so I want to tell her because I don't think she'll ever be able to comprehend what her videos did for mine and Isaac's relationship. I'm sure she hears the same questions over and over, the same questions that I had. I've had people ask me those questions. And I always try to, like I said, I did a video, I try to refer people to Miss Mimi Licious on YouTube. But Miss Mimi, I just want to tell you thank you so much. If it weren't for your videos and you respond to my comments, you help to ease so much fear that I had being in a relationship with a man who at that point I had never met, but knew that there was something special about. I trusted him more than I trusted anybody that I've spent actual time with in America and lived with for years. And that was before I even met him. I had more trust in him than any other human being on this earth. But despite that trust, there always comes these little fears, you know, and it stems from other issues that have to do with self-love and not feeling like you're worthy enough. But then, of course, being that he's from Nigeria and what Americans have heard about Nigerians. So, well, Nigerian men. We haven't really heard about Nigerian women, but we've heard it about Nigerian men. So with that came a lot of stigma and a lot of new fears. And you just never really know. But your videos help me to differentiate the culture and to know if he was being genuine or not back then. And every time I'd see another video that you made, it lined up. It lined up. Right down to the asking for a traditional marriage, it lined up. So he responded in all the correct ways that you said a Nigerian man should respond. He did all the things that you said a Nigerian man who truly loves you would do. So If you look on my TikTok, Miss Mimi, we are now married. We got married this year, but we met early last year for the first time. And I spent some time in Nigeria with him. And I just want to say thank you for everything. Because you responded to my comments over 2.5 years ago on your YouTube. You responded to them. And I appreciate you taking time out for us. Thank you. You're actually in my thoughts more than you realize. You're always in the back of my mind and have been for years. Like, I always refer to you when I have had questions. Because you had nothing to gain. Nothing to gain by talking about your culture and men who marry outside of your culture. Nothing to gain from that. I have nothing but the utmost respect, and I adore you. Matter of fact, my first trip to Nigeria, I had no doubts. No doubts. I knew that the man I was going to see loved me exactly like he claimed online. I could feel it. I could feel it. But back in the beginning of our relationship, I had doubts. Because why? Why would you want to be with someone who has nothing to offer you? Because I didn't. I had nothing to offer him. So I kept thinking there must be an ulterior motive. There must be an ulterior motive. But deep down, even underneath that part, I couldn't feel it in my gut. I couldn't feel no ulterior motive in my gut. So I needed to find proof of one way or another, whether he's genuine or he's got ulterior motives. Because, like, it just logically, it didn't seem like, why? I have nothing to offer you. So it must be for a green card. But we weren't even talking about marriage yet, and I'm thinking this is the long con. But underneath it all, there was this voice that said, no, this man is genuine. And his voice was so strong, and my mind kept trying to push this voice down, so I needed to go find evidence, and that's how I found you. And no, you were just there with more reassurance, not even realizing it. No, this man loves you. This man loves you. And every time I had questions, I'd go to your videos. I'd look for it. You'd respond to my comments. Like, it's like deep down I knew he was genuine. But the devil tries to get in your head and tell you, nah, he don't love you. He don't love you. You know, coming from an abusive, narcissistic, and domestic violence relationship, you kind of think that you're not worth love. So I just couldn't grasp my mind around someone could actually love me for me. And you helped me. You reassured me without knowing it. People don't realize how far their actions can go. Your actions of deciding to make videos impacted to where it gave me that hope that I needed to fight against the naysayers and the intrusive thoughts and things like that, and listen to what my heart and my soul were telling me. And when I went to see this man the first time, not marry him, but when I went to see him the first time, it was like being reunited. It was like we had always been together.